This is Life After, and I know that this is my very first video, and not much of a content creator. I love Yu-Gi-Oh, so I want to do what I love it, and this is my passion, and I can make these videos super easy, super simple, and all that. But what I have today for you is a Photon Hypernova support for Galaxy Eyes, my favorite deck of all time. Sorry to say that, Cyber Dragons. But let's get into this. This is the new Galaxy Eyes support. I've been waiting for years for this since Afterglow came out. After this year, I really think Galaxy Eyes might not become meta, not become playable, but become more than just a casual deck. More than a casual deck, in my opinion. This is my opinion. It's the new OCG cards. I did order a Photon Hypernova. I pre-ordered it in English. It's gonna be coming to my house here soon in around January time. But let's get into this. The very first card is a new level 8 Photon Emperor, which oh my god. I was testing these cards earlier and all that on Yu-Gi-Oh! Nexus. I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Nexus fan. I play Galaxy Eyes and Cyber Dragons. Perfect. Love it. I love this card. Its effect, level 8 Light Warrior effect monster, 2800 attack point, 1000 defense. You can use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, except from the field, and you have another Photon or Galaxy monster in the field or in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense mode. There's so many plays with this card. You have Galaxy Soldier, one of the new support cards, Trade In. You have so many cards that you can do with this. And its second effect is what makes this more wild. After you normal or special summon this card, you can normal summon one light monster during your main phase this turn, in addition to your normal summon. You can only use this effect once per turn, of course. That makes this card broken. The one thing that Galaxy Eyes really sucked at, other than having the ability to come back after like a Nibiru or anything like that, is its normal summon. You had to make a choice between Galaxy Soldier or Galaxy Wizard. You had to make a choice. And after that, boom, you couldn't really do anything. You couldn't like, if you got Nibiru or Ash Blossom, you couldn't make another play, even though you really could have. But you can't because you already wasted your normal summon. This card makes it the best. You get 2 normal summons, which, my god, I love this card so much for. For me personally, I'll be playing 2 of these in the deck. 2 of these, of which when the cards come out, I'll give you an additional deck profile and all that. And it's not going to be the best because I don't have competitive cards. I'm trying to work on that. Still trying to get the 3 Pot of Desires, but not really working. Galaxy Summoner, a level 4 light spellcaster effect monster. One of my favorite cards in the deck. One of them, like legit. This is your combo piece. This gets you into everything. 1600 attack, 1400 defense. You're going to use the effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this guy's normal summon or special summon, you can target one Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard except for Galaxy Summoner. Special summon in defense mode. Boom. Combo piece. Immediately level 4 or level 8. It has no level. You can go to level 4, level 8, level 5, and boom, boom. After that combo. This can get you your Photon Emperor, which gets you an additional normal summon, which then you summon out another card, which makes it so good. So good. Second effect, which in my opinion, I think makes it more broken. It would have been probably more broken if it said 4 and 8, which, not complaining, it's fine. Level 4, I mean, there is a new Xyz monster, it's A-okay. You can target one other light monster you control that has a level. Its level becomes level 4 until the end of this turn. Like I said, that would have been a lot better if it was 4 or 8. You can choose. In my personal opinion, I think it was better, but it works. It goes into your level 4 plays. Photon Blast, your other Xyz monster, Galaxy Dragon, Galaxy Photon Dragon. But it works. I mean, you can't make the deck too broken. So, I'll be playing 3 of those cards, by the way. Three Galaxy Summoners, in my personal opinion, for control. Galakribon. My personal opinion, I've tried this card out. It can be good, or it can just be a useless card in your hand. Depends on how you play your Galaxy Eyes deck. Me personally, I like to have 1 in the graveyard, 1 in the field, 1 in my deck. Sometimes I prefer to keep at least 1 Galaxy Eyes in my deck. I would prefer that 1 or 2, 1 to 2, and then one in the field, because it brings out a lot more plays. You can use Galakribon. What its effect is, it's a level 1 Light Fiend effect monster, 300 attack, 200 defense. This card is always treated as a Galaxy card, which means you can search it out. Super simple, super easy. Boom. When your opponent monster directs an attack, you can discard this card, special summon 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon monster from your hand or deck, then change the attacking target to it. Then you can attach this card from the graveyard to an Xyz monster on the field as material. Okay. My concerns about this card. I think it's good. Honestly, I would still prefer the hand traps and all that. But, my personal opinion, I do play 1 of this in my deck. I think it's honestly really good. But, in my personal opinion, I really think they should change it to special summon from the deck, hand, or graveyard. I think it should be all 3, or the deck, hand, or banish zone. In my personal opinion, I know I'm not much of a Yu-Gi-Oh expert or anything, or I don't know how Konami works or how they do their things. I just know that, like, as a guy who's been playing Galaxy Eyes for like 8 years now, I think they should have made Galaxy Eyes at least a little bit broken. I mean, it's still pretty broken, but I don't make the rules or anything. If a Photon and or Galaxy monster you control would be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can banish this card instead. I love this. There's so many times on Yu-Gi-Oh where like a card, like not a card, like someone would just try to destroy one of my cards, or use what's the card? Trying to think of the card real quick. Well, just a random card. Just any pop card. Let's say, any pop card. Like Cybernetic Overflow, or yeah, like any spell, monster effect, anything that like lets you pop a card on the field. Anything like that, and banish. Boom, safe. Now, in my opinion, I love RKS number 62 Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. I've been a Prime fan. I'm also a Photon fan. I have things I want to talk about that are good and bad with this card. It's a balanced card. But it's a rank 8 Light Dragon Xyz effects monster. 4,000 attack, 3,000 defense. You need 3 level 8 light monsters to summon it, or you can Xyz summon it over number 62 Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. But here's its effects. Honestly, I think they could have done a little bit more with this card. I understand why they didn't, because of the situation that Galaxy Eyes is in. I understand completely, because they don't want to make it more of too much of an OP card, because this card can go up to 1200,000 attack points. So I do understand why Konami didn't go too far on making this card that broken. But its effect is, at the battle step, you can discard, or at the start of the battle step, you can detach 1 card from this card, and it can make up to 3 attacks on monsters during the battle phase. Keep in mind, it's only three. You can only attack 3 times during the battle phase on monsters. You cannot attack directly or anything like that. It's only monsters. Second effect: if this card has Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as material, it gains these effects. First effect: unaffected by monsters. Unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Now, my big if about this one is that unaffected by your opponent's monster effects. Yes, that's I love it. I love how we can't be unaffected by monster effects. It's perfect. But you have so many of these cards, like the Blackwing Synchro card or Raid Raptors, that are just unaffected. Period. And I do understand the reason about it. I understand completely why it's just monsters, because it's pretty much a really big OTK beat stick. I understand that. I'm not complaining. I don't mean to complain. It's just I wish they could do more. But that's my only concern. Other than that, I love its other effect. Gains attack equal to the combined levels and ranks of all monsters attached to this card by 100. I love it. Plus then afterglow afterwards. Boom. Beat stick immediately. Around 1,300 damage. My personal opinion on this one. Whew. I love it. It's another searcher. I love the searcher cards. It gets me what I need. Gets me what I want. What I need to stop my opponent. Or not stop. I mean, it could stop my opponent. Yes, it could easily stop my opponent in my tracks, or in their tracks. But it's called Galaxy Photon Dragon, rank 4 Light Dragon Xyz effect monster, 2,000 attack, 0 defense. You only use 2 and the second and third effect of this card's name once per turn. All light monsters on the field gain 500 attack points. Or all other light monsters. That's my one problem with this card. I wish it gave itself 500 attack points. It really should have. I don't understand why Konami made it all other. That just makes this card more of an easy target. It makes it not the best to run in that situation, but I will admit its other effects do make up for it. Its second effect: you can detach one material from this card, take one Photon or Galaxy card from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. That effect right there. That's your searcher. I love it. You can do so many plays with that. Third effect: if a light monster is special summoned to your field, you can target one of them that has a level. It becomes either 4 or 8 until the end of the turn. Now, I kind of personally, yes, I like that, but I also wish Galaxy Summoner has that effect. That would be a great, awesome effect. You can go into more of your 8 plays. I hate the fact that it's special summon. Yes, Galaxy Ice is just special summon after special summon after special summon. I understand that. But why only one? Can, if you use Galaxy Trance, pay 2,000 of your life points, special summon out 2 level 4s, because that's all you had. You have a level 4 Photon monster, like Photon Orbital, in your graveyard. What's the point of only changing one of them to level 8? That just takes out your play completely. That stops you from going further into stopping your opponent. In my personal opinion, yes, I will admit Galaxy Ice is now in the stage where it's able to do majority of its combos and recycle and all that. Galaxy Clerk can recycle your cards, draw 2 cards. It's a good recycle and all that. I like it, but I mean, just give Galaxy some of that effect. Now, one of my other favorite cards, Galaxy 100. This is my top favorite spell card. It's this card right here. It's a continuous spell card. You can activate one of its effects, one card with this card's name per turn. You only use the second effect of this card, its name, once per turn too. When this card resolves, you can send one Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck to the graveyard. Boom. Instant Photon Emperor play right there. Boom. Second effect, if a Galaxy Eyes is special summoned to your field, you can look at your opponent's extra deck. Then you can apply one of these effects. Banish one of them, or special summon one number monster from it to your field. Now this right here, more play for you. If someone has number, let's say number, what's his name? Number 38 Hope Harbinger in their extra deck. Boom, that's an instant snatch. If someone has number 100, boom, that's an instant banish because you don't want to summon it. He has no materials. If someone has a Galaxy Eyes, number 62, 107, number 107 Chaos, boom, instant summon, or instant banish. Banish their link monster, banish their plays. If you know what they're going to do, if you know their deck very well, boom, banish. Destroy their combo, destroy their play. That ends their turn. Numeron creation. Not a big fan, honestly. I think this is more late game than early game in my opinion. Because if you draw this and you draw a brick, this card's not going to help you at all. It's a dead card. But it's a normal spell card. This card's always treated as a Galaxy card. You can only use the applied effect of this card once per turn. Very basic. If there are 3 or more light dragon monsters on your field with 3,000 or more original attack points, special summon one dragon number Xyz monster from your extra deck, then attach this card on it as material. It's a dud. This card, I think they just was like, I give up on what they're gonna do. Just throwing another support card, write some random bullcrap effect on it, saying, "Here, have another special summon from the extra deck with one material," but you have to have at least 3 monsters with 3,000 attack points on the field. What's the point? It's like your entire hand is pretty much going to get you no more than 4 level 8s on the field anyways. So, like, what's the point? Like, boom, there's my number 90. There's my 32. What else do I need to go into? Prime? Oh, yeah, if I go first, how am I going to OTK? I could go into number 107, which then goes into Zeus afterwards. Or go into 107, and then full armor, and then Cypher Blade. But how is that going to help me if I go first? It could help me if I go second. A little bit, which means there's 2 free pops. Yeah. Which then I can go into Zeus after battle phase. But I see really no point in this because I feel like it's a dead card if you draw it going first. It's a dead card if you draw it going second because you Galaxy Eyes players use their entire hand to do their plays. Like, that's how it's done. They have no resources left, which is why people play Cleric, so they can gain all their resources back. This card is just a dead card, in my personal opinion. Then, sorry if I say this right. Photon I can't say it. Declaration. Photon Declaration. It's a good trap card. I like it. It does really good, I will admit. This could bring out to multiple plays, deadly combos, too. It could go into a very deadly combo. But competitive-wise, not at the top of my head, I could not think of what this could do competitive-wise. But just that basic, once you play this card or activate this card, target one Photon or Galaxy continuous spell card from your deck and either add it or place it face up on the field, which is good. That's really good. It's not the best for competitive. This is where I think it could go competitive or not competitive. It's pretty much based on who you're going against. If this card set you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, which sometimes usually never really happened that much, especially since we're in a tier 0, all what's pretty much happening is effects in the graveyard right now. This turn you control a Galaxy Eyes monster, which You have to have a Galaxy-Eyes monster, or Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon, or an Xyz monster in the graveyard to even activate the second effect. So this, like, it's useless, which, yes, you can, this whole deck is based on summoning Galaxy-Eyes. Galaxy-Eyes, I will admit, it's always on the field, 24/7. An Xyz monster, since it's an Xyz-based deck, yes. It's understandable. It's a normal thing. Galaxies and Xyz are always on the field. But let's say if you get Nibiru. Let's say if you get Lightning Stormed. Let's say you get, I don't know, all that. This card's pretty much dead. Which, I am a little bit upset that Konami didn't do much better on making Galaxy-Eyes support. They could have done so much better on these last two cards. The other ones are fantastic. I love the other ones. Some stuff should have been done, in my personal opinion, but I love it. It's super good. But, that's enough of my yapping. I hope you guys enjoy this. And I will be opening the new Photon Hypernova around January. So, if you guys want to come see that, let me know. And I hope you guys have a life after. That makes no sense. Have a good afterlife, guys. Love you, bye.